Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello and welcome to episode 2 of Thaumcraft with Birdtross. And in today's episode I've kind of skipped a little bit. I've probably played for maybe a little over an hour. I was basically mining, so I've now got myself a better sword, a better pickaxe, as well as a few nice little toys that I found down there. A couple of brains. This is one particular zombie brain that I've got here. I've got a couple of pieces of cinnabar, plenty of iron, but in particular I've got some extra crystals now. I've got some fiery crystals. You've seen vaporous and aqueous before, and I've got some earthen crystals now as well. And I even managed to find a diamond down there, which is kind of nice. I managed to find a piece of gold. We need 3, unfortunately, to really get things going with Thaumcraft, so I'm definitely going to have to try and find some more next time. Now, so yeah, in that hour I also managed to do a little bit of work on my nest, and I'm about to turn around and show you what I've done so far. I haven't gone ahead and made everything, so let's take a look at what we got so far. Oh yes, you may remember last episode this was just a humble branch on this tree, but now check this out. This looks... I'm quite amazed at how nice it looks. I really did a good job, I think. But yeah, it kind of looks cool. And yeah, I've put the crucible here. I've managed to rescue everything. But again, this won't be a permanent home. I'm kind of thinking a really good place to put it all will be up the top. And it looks like the leaves are starting to sort of like die up there. That's kind of not cool. But anyway, yes, we're going to be using some of our resources today to try and make some awesome things. And in particular, I kind of want to make an infuser. Now, in order to make an infuser, very first of all, we're going to need... Let's see, we'll need some stone, actually. So we need to get some cobblestone going. Where's my furnace? There it is. How many? 3, so we'll just use 2 wood for now. Like so. We're actually going to need some more as well. We're going to need... Yeah, we'll need more. Okay, okay, so now we've got some in there as well. And we're also going to need 4 pieces of iron, which we've got, and some crystals. We've got plenty of those, which is awesome. Alright, so I guess while that's cooking, we can kind of... Let's go ahead and try and make something else that I might have. Do I have any redstone? Yeah, awesome. Do I have any sand? I don't think that'll be enough sand, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. So yeah, I've got another zombie brain in here. We'll just go ahead and plonk that in there. Got some distorted skulls. So yeah, some artifacts that were dropped from some monsters as well, by the way, which is kind of nice. And that's what I've got in here. So like everything's completely disorganized right now. Oh no, I've got 3 gold here, so yeah, we can make the Qaesitum. That's what I needed for the gold. But yeah, we'll work on the Qaesitum shortly. Right now I would just want to get the infuser going, one step at a time. So let's get some stone slabs going on. We only need 1. And we also need a crystal. We'll just go ahead and use one of our... We've got plenty of earthen, so we'll use an earthen. We need the 4 iron on the side like so, and then the 3 pieces of stone along the bottom gives us the Thaumic Infuser. Now I think what I'm going to do, I'm kind of thinking that perhaps maybe I want to move this bed, because I really want to show this off, because it's just so cool. So see if I can pick the bed up, and of course I can't pick the bed up. We'll just dump the redstone for now. I kind of want to set this up so that we can, I can demo this quite well. What can I put away still? My inventory is so full. I came back from the spelunk and I haven't modified my inventory at all. Not very much. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down there. And I think what we're going to do is stick this here. Now you can see here on the top a very, very nice, very detailed, beautiful looking design here. Somehow Asinor, the creator of Thaumcraft, was able to make a something like 256 by 256, I think, picture on the top of the infuser in a 16 by 16 texture pack. This is a default texture pack with a nice high-res picture on top. Isn't that cool? That's modding right there, people. That's what you do. Now, I'm going to need a bunch of sand as well for one. So I think we can... Let's quickly just go ahead and sleep through the night and grab some sand. Oh, excellent. I've been looking for this. I finally found some sugarcane. This is going to be incredibly, like, invaluable when it comes to Thaumcraft. We are going to need this stuff in massive quantities. So it's good that we've got this, and it's good that we've got some water nearby to be able to make more of this stuff. So for now, I think we'll just plant these along here like that, and we'll just get a little farm going. And it's right next to our house as well, which is kind of nice. Now, where's that sand? There's some there. But I kind of want to not destroy the landscape too much. And down there looks good. So we'll just grab a couple of this, and I will see you back up at the tree, the nest. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead here and make some glass panes. It's still going over there, but we've got some glass panes now. Now what I can do is create some conduits. Now, conduits are what you use to be able to transport the magical liquid vis / taint from A to B. It's kind of like, if you can liken it to Birdtross pipes if you like. Basically, if we just place this here, it'll connect any vis that we put, any items that we put in the crucible here. When we're using the infuser, the vis can travel from here, from the crucible to the infuser along this pipe, which is pretty neat. Now, just one other thing that I want to make is a storage tank, a vis storage tank. But in order to make that, we're going to need... We're actually going to need some enchanted wood. Okay. So we're actually going to have to take one of our crystals. I decided to put them away. We'll go ahead and use another earthen crystal. Now, how this works is that you actually need to take one piece of wood, which I've got here, and you stick this in here. This is the interface for the infuser. I haven't showed this before, but this is the interface. Along here we have 6 input slots, those 3 on the bottom, that, and that. And the output slot, the thing that gets made, ends up in there. And that's all we need to know for now. So have I got any really junky items that I can just throw in there? I don't really want to use up my iron. And what have I got? I've got some gravel. I'll go ahead and just throw the gravel in here. All of it. And that fills up the pipe. And you can see it's very, very dark. There's not much in the way of magical energy that we can utilize in the gravel, but we'll see about that later on. So what we need to do is we need to stick this in here like so, and a piece of redstone. No, that's not right. It's the earthen crystal. Stick that in there. And that there down there is the progress bar. And what just happened is that the progress bar stopped. That's because we used up all the magical energy. We used up all the vis. This thing runs on vis, and this generates 50% vis and 50% taint from anything that goes inside. So our pipe is now just clogged with taint, which is not very cool. So we need some kind of outlet for that. I kind of don't want to throw in my iron, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. We'll just go ahead and throw in a couple of pieces. Like so. Yeah. Is that going to work? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we're just going to have to go ahead and break this conduit. And that releases some taint into the atmosphere, unfortunately. Okay. It seems like that, okay, we're gonna need some other way to get rid of this taint. We'll get more in depth on this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and break this again. This is very inefficient. Okay, we just need to break it one more time. That should make what we want. Yes, here we go. We got 4 pieces of enchanted wood. This is what we need. And we also got a depleted crystal. We'll get more on to what we can do with depleted crystals later on in this Let's Play. So we'll just go ahead and place this depleted crystal in here for now. And finally what we can do is... Now we can take this enchanted wood and we can take 4 glass panes, and then what we do is place the enchanted wood there. 4 glass panes like so. Gives us a vis storage tank. Now, if you've played Birdtross, you can liken this to a tank from that. What's going to happen is that the vis, the taint that's in here, which is clogging up the pipe, is just gonna land in this storage tank. So it's kind of a way to keep the pipe clear, if you like, which is awesome. So now that we know the basics of generating vis using a crucible here, we can actually go ahead and dismantle the system basically, so that we can go ahead and make a slightly more efficient system. First of all, what we need to do is we need to make some more enchanted wood, which is pretty easy. We're just going to need another one of our crystals. We'll go ahead and take that. So we're going to need to generate another piece of enchanted wood. Like so. We need to put this in here. It can just go in any of these slots, by the way. That's not important. Oh, we also need... I think you can just leave that in there, yeah. You also need another piece of wood, obviously. How can you make enchanted wood without normal wood? So we just go ahead and do that, and... Ooh, what was that? Okay, so now we're going to need to just throw... I don't know... Will one piece be enough? You gotta be kidding me. Really? Are you trying to tell me that one piece of iron, like, didn't give you that much? Wow. Okay, what do we got that we can just chuck away? I'm kind of desperate for stuff here. We've got plenty of coal. Let's go ahead and throw a couple of pieces of coal in. There we go. That should give us quite a lot of fuel. You can't tell me that used up all the coal. Man. I could have sworn I'd be able to get more fuel out of this. But anyway, there we go. We've got some enchanted wood. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and take that. And we also need 2 pieces of iron, a conduit, which we've got plenty of, and another vis crystal. So we'll go ahead and take another of our earthens. And let's see. 3 enchanted wood along the bottom. A vis conduit. That, and 2 pieces of iron. And that didn't work. Oh boy. It looks like we're going to need a genuine, actual, proper vis crystal, not an earthen crystal. An actual vis crystal. I haven't actually come across any proper vis crystals yet. So it looks like we won't be able to make the vis condenser, which is what I was kind of hoping for. Oh well. Now one thing that I am quite excited to make, that I can actually make at this point, is a arcane furnace. This kind of furnace is pretty much the Thaumcraft upgrade of your regular furnace. It obviously requires the furnace itself. And we're also going to need a piece of iron and a fiery crystal. So we've got everything here. We're just going to need to use an infuser, and I don't really want to throw my diamond in there. I just need a lot of low quality stuff like cobblestone that I can just throw in there. Alright guys, I went mining for a couple of minutes down in the cave down there, just mining out the walls and stuff, and I've got a stack of cobblestone. So we're just going to go ahead and throw this in here, and that should give plenty of power for now to generate our, what is it called again? An arcane furnace. So what we're going to need to do is stick this in here, furnace, piece of iron. Oh man, that is taking such a long time. It's barely getting any power. Are you trying to tell me that that didn't work in the least? What is going on? I'm just going to try again by throwing in some leaves here just to see if this... Okay, well it seems like the crucible accepts leaves, which is good. Well, it seems to be going much faster though, which is excellent. Hopefully what should happen is that the leftover vis inside those leaves should head inside this tank. Which it seems to be doing, which is excellent. But anyway, now we've got an arcane furnace. Woohoo! So this is quite different from your standard furnace. The first major difference, of course, is that you can see here we've got an inventory of items that we can stuff in here. And this is where the fuel goes. We just stick this here. And one of the great things about this is that we just go ahead and throw this in here. You know that coal uses it first of all it takes 8. You can smelt 8 pieces of cinnabar, for example, using 1 piece of coal. And then since we had 10 in there, what would happen is that the other 6 possible pieces of coal cinnabar that we could make with that 1 piece of coal would be wasted. But with this furnace, what happens is that if there's nothing to smelt, it retains its energy level, which is absolutely amazing. And in addition to this, of course, is that you've probably been able to notice is that the furnace actually goes slightly faster than your bog standard furnace, which is cool. So you can see it's getting through the items a lot faster than a normal furnace would be able to, which is quite an excellent upgrade. And there's no waste of energy as well. Awesome. Alright guys, I just decided to sleep through the night. Now one final thing that I want to do this episode is to be able to craft the Qaesitum. This is one of the very major important items in Thaumcraft, and what it allows us to do is to do research, which is it's a very, very fundamental part of Thaumcraft. Let's leave it that way. Why is the music on? There we go. Anyway, so yeah, what we're going to need is three of these, 3 gold ingots. We're also going to need 3 pieces of stone, which is why I put those in there. We're also going to need some glass bottles. Ta-da! So we're only going to need 1 of these, and we're also going to need an ink sac and a feather. So it looks like we're going to have to do a bit of adventuring outside our nest. I was about to say treehouse. Don't let me say treehouse. Alright, so we're going to have to find some squid and a chicken. Let's see what we can do. Alright, it looks like the sugarcane's grown a little bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and hurt myself some more. And then I'm actually going to eat. Contrary. What's that mean? Do you guys hear that? You hear that, right? It's like a slime. Sounds like it's up there. Let's see if we can find the slime, because this is a Thaumcraft mob. And hopefully, it may even give us what we need, I have no idea. Hello? Oh boy, I saw it. Did you see that? Where is it? There it is. Say hello to the Thornic slime, I suppose it is. It's stuck in a wall, but that just makes it easier to kill. Did it drop anything useful? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, Thornic slime. I don't know too much about these guys. They do seem to, I think they're like Vis. They tend to eat Vis if they're near it, like your Vis. But anyway, where was I? I was going towards the sugarcane. I'm gonna go ahead and replant the sugarcane and then continue on our quest to see if we can find some chickens and insects. No, I don't want to do that. I think we're just gonna go back the way over here. I'll be back. Just on my way out towards the sea where our cave with the abandoned mineshaft is, I also made this tiny little wheat farm. And I also butchered some of the fences down there in that mineshaft, so now I've got a slightly bigger area for when I have a lot more seeds, so I'm kind of prepared for a bit of expansion on that front to kind of keep my hunger bar up. I don't really want to kill too many cows, basically because, I don't know, maybe I want to farm some of them in the near future. Oh look, rotten flesh. Nice. So yeah, there's plenty of cows, but I don't seem to see any chickens. We might have to go a bit further abroad to see if we can find some chickens to get their feathers. Anyway, I've come to the sea to see if I can find some squids. Because as we all know, squids spawn on land. I mean water. Okay, looks like there's a chicken over here, so hopefully he'll drop some feathers. He dropped an egg. She dropped an egg. Hello. Okay, 1 feather. Well, that's good. That's me. I only need 1 feather. Now I just need 1 ink sac. I wonder if I can I see any squid? Can you see any squid? I'm not sure if YouTube you'd be able to see any squid down there. Come on, little squiddies. Squiddies. Squiddies! Shut up, cow. Okay, I can see some more sea over here, so hopefully there's some squids in this part of the world. Man, what? When you want squids, they never spawn, and yet when you don't want them, they seem to spawn in like vast numbers, don't they? That is not cool. I mean, I'm not sure I'll be able to see underneath this ice. So hopefully none spawn underneath the surface of the ice. That would... Oh look, there's one over there. I think. Yeah, there it is. Oh yes. We'll go ahead and kill his buddy while he's there. Hello, squiddies. Prepare to meet thy doom. At the hands of the bird. The bird is swimming. Yes. Oh yes, that's a good point. I had a brainwave to make a bird bath in our bird nest. Perhaps up top in the Thaumic lab. Lab to be. Thaumcraft lab. We can have a bird bath in there as well to relax and observe all of our awesome Thaumcraft systems. Awesomeness and stuff. Right, so yeah, we've got we've got five ink sacs now. We only needed one. That's awesome. I'm gonna go head back to our nest and I'll see you there. Alright guys, we're back at the house. Let's go ahead and make ourselves the Qaesitum. Now what we need to do is take 3 stone, which is in here, because I put it away because I don't know any better. Let's see, we'll put this here like so. The 3 gold ingots on top. No, it's not quite right. That's like that. Yep, that's right. The feather in the middle, a glass bottle, and an ink sac. Ta-da! The Qaesitum. So I'm going to go ahead and place the... There's no space. Oh well. We'll go ahead and plonk it in the middle. That's not its permanent home anyway. And I think this is probably going to be a good place to wrap up episode 2 of Thaumcraft. We've made quite a bit of progress, I think, today, sort of explaining, sort of manipulating our magical vis into interesting items to be able to make even more interesting items, such as the Infuser, the vis tank, some conduits, and even the Qaesitum. Nice. So yeah, come back in the next episode where there's bound to be more strange items to be made, laughs to be had, jokes to be shared, and yeah. Take care, guys.